Hey everyone, and welcome back to this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. I'm Owen Perard.
And I'm Marissa Conkle, and we're here to get you caught up on all of the new information around the school.
Yes, we are. To start you off today, let's get you over to 5-Star News reporters Haley Grant and Dylan Stewart for Up to the Minute.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the 5-Star News. I'm Haley Grant here to get you caught up to the minute to tell you some very important school announcements. This Wednesday there will be a soccer ball game at Woodland, girls at 5 and boys at 7. So come out and support the Generals. And this Thursday our wrestlers will be heading to the state sectionals at Woodland Academy. And next Monday there will be a dodgeball game at 2:15 in the gym, and the admission is $3 and $5 for anyone who wants to play in the event. Now to dealing with your weather.
Thanks, Haley. The weather today is going to be a high of 69, a low of 59 with a 50% chance of rain. If you had plans or things to do outside for the rest of the week, I'd cancel it because it's going to be cloudy and rainy for the rest of the week.
Thanks, guys. Hey, Owen, do you remember when you toured the high school as an 8th grader?
Yeah, it was a pretty helpful experience for me.
SGA does a great job showing our 8th graders a little bit about the high school experience.
They definitely do. Our 5-Star News reporters Cooper Terry and Kayla Cumbie interviewed Miss Petties and a few SGA members about the tours.
So 8th grade tours are going to be happening this week on Tuesday and Thursday. SGA is in charge of the 8th grade tours, but in order to keep the numbers of the tours smaller, which we have found makes a better tour, we have recruited some National Honor Society students and some Beta Club students, as well as a couple of the student ambassadors to help with the tour.
Yeah, it's a big load of encouragement. It helps them get ready to get into the big leagues. They know where to find their classes every day, and so it really helps. It showed me where I need to go, and it helped me make some new friends before I went into high school. So
we have basically 4 groups that are going to be giving the tours. Hopefully we can keep the numbers in the tours down to between 7 and 8 kids per group. So one of the reasons that it's such a good idea to bring them over here is even though a lot of these kids have been part of the Heritage community for so long, they don't really know all of the things that we offer here.
The 8th grade tours really benefited me because I was really scared coming into high school my freshman year, and I think we all were, and so it's kind of cool to get to walk around and see all the classes and see all the students, and it's not as scary as it looks. And the students actually help you around and tell you about classes and tell you about career pathways, and so they do the teachers. So it's just cool to get to walk around before coming in here freshman year.
Just some of the clubs and things that we offer, and just to let them have a chance to walk through the building and become more familiar and more comfortable before they start school here. It's also right before registration, so they're going to be registering for their classes as freshmen, and it gives them a chance to just kind of think about it before they do their registration. So we're excited to have them over here, and hopefully they'll have a good time.
Hey Marissa, would you like to go to the speed dating event in the media center with me?
Well, I'd love to, but I don't think it's that kind of speed dating. I heard it was an event to spark everyone's interest in books.
Ouch. But on that note, it sounds like a pretty cool event. Here's news reporters Casey Capote on more with the story.
So we're all set up for the month of February here in the Media Center. We're trying out an activity called Speed Dating with Books. So the way that this works is hopefully your teacher will bring you in so that you can just sit at different tables throughout the room. Each table is kind of focused on a different genre of literature. So there might be romance or sports or sci-fi, different categories of books. And you get to spend about 5 to 7 minutes at each table so that you can see the books that are there, pick up one, read a few pages, and then you'll rotate to another table. The goal is by the end of the time that you're here, hopefully you have found a great date with a book that you would like to take home to read. So we're just all about promoting reading and hoping that everybody will fall in love with a good book this Valentine's Day.
That seems like a pretty cool event.
Well, it looks like we're going to commercial now. Don't go anywhere because after that, sports is next. Welcome back to Sports, everyone. I'm Owen Perard.
And I'm Clint Petties, and we're here to catch you up on all of your HHS sports action. Let's get you started off with girls basketball.
The Lady Generals faced off against Ridgeland yesterday, and our ladies have been firing on all cylinders lately, so we are expecting to walk out with a win.
Were we able to get it done? Here's Marissa Conkle with your game recap.
Last night, the Lady Generals had their first region game this year, and we played Ridgeland High School, and we came away with a 70-27 win. Played really well, and got that game out of the way, so we qualified for the state. And Reagan Armour, she led us to 19 points. Emily Wiley with 17, and Ansley Bice with 14. I guess we kind of call those the big three because they normally lead us in scoring. They need to lead us in scoring, and we usually come out on the upper end when those three are scoring. And we play Thursday again in the semifinals against Gilmer at 4 o'clock at Southeast Whitfield High School.
Good job, ladies, and great win.
And now on to boys basketball. Our Generals match up against Pickens tonight for the first round of the region tournament.
The boys are going into the tournament with the 3rd seed and are hoping to advance into the 2nd round with a big win tonight.
Here's our 5-star sports reporters, Preston McDade and Jalen Hood, with the game preview.
Hey, on Tuesday we go up to Southeast Whitfield for the region tournament. We are playing Pickens County. So overall the record's not great. I think they've only won 4 or 5 ball games all year, but they've won them all here in the last few weeks, and they beat us a couple weeks ago too. So they're playing a lot better now. They've got some big guys that are kind of a tough matchup for us. But we really didn't play well the last time we played them. So I think it's going to be a good game, a tough game. But if we box out and rebound, don't turn the ball over too much, I think we're going to get the W, and that would qualify us for state if we could beat Pickens. So it's a big game, Tuesday night, 6 o'clock down at Southeast.
We head in the Southeast to play Pickens County. If we lose that game, we'll be out, done for the season. If we win, we'll be guaranteed state, and 3 more games. It's going to be a hard-fought battle, but I'm pretty sure we'll come out on top.
Okay, we're traveling down to Southeast to play Pickens on Tuesday next week, and we split games between them this year. We won one, they won one, so it's going to be a battle again, and we got a big game plan for them, and hopefully we can come out on top.
Good luck tonight, guys. But on to other news. Over the weekend, the Patriots played the Rams in one of the biggest games of the year, the Super Bowl.
Lots of wings were eaten and lots of commercials aired.
Well, from what I've heard, the food and cheesy commercials were the main attraction of the Super Bowl. Here's Zach Locke, CJ King, and Andrew Taunton interviewing students about the big game.
What's your reaction to the Super Bowl last night?
To be honest, I didn't really watch it. I heard it was between like 71-59. I heard Drew Brees went off. So, yeah, that's about it.
Feel about last night's Super Bowl?
It was the most boring Super Bowl of all time. Get the Rock's called Gorilla 3 times, and I think that was the plan.
Yeah. Feel about last night's Super Bowl?
I'd have to say that it was pretty boring. I mean, the Rams couldn't do anything on offense, and the Patriots couldn't do anything as well. It was just a defensive game, but like I said, Tom Brady's probably one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, so he does what he does best, and he got the Super Bowl win.
What are your thoughts about the Super Bowl last night?
Pretty boring, honestly. Julian Edelman's the GOAT. He went off. He's about the only good thing that happened. Rams only put up 3 points, but it was all good. Halftime show, decent, not the best. JT's still the GOAT, but overall, Pats won. That's about it. Tom Brady the GOAT.
How do you feel about last night's Super Bowl?
I wasn't too impressed with the Super Bowl. I mean, it was played in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They might have been better if they just let the Falcons play in it. I mean, they would have mopped the floor with both those teams last night. I mean, that was a joke. 13-3. I mean, really? I've seen chess matches that are more exciting than that. It's pretty bad. It was really awful.
Shaq didn't pass the ball to him. He should have. But, yeah.
I'm talking about the Super Bowl.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, that game. That went to 100 to 78. I got you. Okay, yeah. That score, dude, that game was pretty good, though. The Celtics blew them out, man. Oh, my God. You know how bad that game was. But, yeah.
No, the Patriots versus the Rams last night.
Oh, that game. Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Thanks, fellas. Now for one last segment for today's show.
It's time for one of my personal favorite bits on this show, Getting It Done with Olivia.
I've never been this excited in my life. Let's get it done.
Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Sliding. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. Walk got me pole, but this tech got him leaning. Never let the
Hey guys, and welcome back to our 4th episode of Getting It Done with Olivia and my co-host Logan Self. Today we have Garrett Rogers and Nolan Letzkis. They're going to be playing a game called Rapid Fire. Logan, how do you play?
Okay guys, so how you play is you have to use these rubber bands, and you have to knock all 6 red cups off of the table. Olivia, you want to start them off?
Let's get it done with Olivia Dunn. This is going to be too easy.
Off to a great start right now.
You need to rear back and hit it hard.
Nolan is wrecking Garrett right now.
You need to rear back and hit it hard. Oh, Garrett.
Nolan is wrecking Garrett right now.
I expected more out of you too, Nolan. But your aim's just off. Come on, give it a try at least.
Closer.
5 cups to 4 left. Let's go.
Right, Nolan has. It's a form. 3.
All right.
Point it up. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to get your beat. Garrett, this is so depressing.
Congratulations. All right, how do you feel on your win right there?
Pretty good. It's pretty easy. He's not very good.
Okay, Garrett, what are your emotions right now?
Bad. I got bad form. I've never been good at flicking a rubber band. Just not coordinating enough. Hopefully I can come back next time and do what I need to do and win this game.
It's positive attitude.
Had pretty good form right there. How do you think you did it?
Childhood memories with Hornets.
Sounds pretty good. All right, Olivia, back to you.
That'll do it for Rapid Fire on this week's episode of Getting It Done with Olivia Dunn. Congratulations, Nolan. We'll see you next week.
Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Sliding. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. Walk got me pole, but this tech got him leaning. Never let the
That'll be it for today's show.
It sure was fun. We'll see you next Thursday for our next show, but until then,
Stay classy, Heritage.